We're live, we're good to go. Alright guys, first of all, g'day. I want to preface two things before we start this run. Pretty much this is part 2, and part 1 has not come out yet. So you're speaking to me from the future. You're going to see me probably release in about 10 days, part 1, and that's going to condense how to do this. It's a really fun start. I would not recommend doing everything in it because we're going to have to lose some territory here. But what I did in the first part is I made it your choice as to which territories you take and which ones you just don't. The reality is we've taken too much, but it also I thought it'd be a bit fun. So here we are, just to give you the overview of where we're at. We've managed to confederate the Scourge of Cain and hold onto this gate. The gates, of course, are excellent because you can hold onto them for pretty much an indefinite period of time. Now, after that, we were able to also confederate into Karkarond, and get a absolute boatload of masters. So it's boosted our master cap. Skaven, Clan Rictus have taken this province here, and they have a non-aggression pact with us right now. So we've pretty much closed off this flank, and once the Confederation penalty wears off, which is just another turn, we should be on fairly good terms with Malekith, but we still haven't discovered him yet. So can we get a non-aggression with you? Oh, I see. That'll happen. She's not going to attack us that soon. Cool. So the good thing is her succeeding gives us a chance of being able to hold out. Now, I'm willing to lose these territories here. The reason being is that they've decided to bypass this and sail straight for the heart of my economy, which is still Albion. Believe it or not, this is quite a lucrative province, pulling in 2,300. So pretty good, pretty good. The way we're going to get around this, not easily of course, is, sorry, hold on one sec guys, is we either have to choose to hold on to it, or we have to just choose to let it fall. Now, I want to try to hold on to this, but it can't be at the cost of Altdorf, because we had a fun meme campaign with Lockheed the other day trying to hold on to too much, when we should have let one front go, and then things can snowball against you. So we're trying to avoid that for obvious reasons. And the way we're going to do so is by pretty much letting Ulthuan go. Once we've lost Ulthuan, who cares? Marathi is doing well. The way Marathi performs will really, really influence your campaign. On that Lockheed campaign as well, she was still losing over here and not even coming here. So she's really distracting them well here. If I could actually fend off this attack, these guys are pretty weak. Have a look at their balance of power. Pretty poor, pretty poor. Most of them are looking pretty weak at this point, so that's good. Game's running a bit like crap today, sorry guys. But coming over here, we have revolts 4 days. Okay, so sweet. We'll be able to fend this off here. We'll be able to fend this off here. And of course, we've got the gate with Rakarth that we just earned this very turn. So all good here. We could take this final settlement off of the Empire, but we're going to leave that because this itself will allow you to keep them alive, and we won't be actually bordering with as many settlements with the enemy. So what we can do is leave this here, we can level up our heroes on it, and we'll just eliminate their last holdout here. Okay, so let's take a look. We're almost at the end turn. We just need to do a quick run through all of our characters. Okay, so she's in here. We could level her up. We do have some money, but I think we're going to need our money for recruitment. We have this lord here. He should be able to handle that. We don't want to take this on the battlefield. We will get absolutely shredded. Absolutely shredded. So what we are needing to do is... Cool. Are you still, g'day, Nick, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. Aren't they still able to confederate while they still have the forts? They are, but the question is, would they do it when they're that weak? That is actually a really good point, and you know what? I will destroy the fort for that reason. I'll keep it alive for a little bit longer, As long as these guys are stronger, they're not likely to confederate with the Empire, who are weaker. But what can happen is if they lose all of their armies, their balance of power shrinks. The forts themselves actually contain a decent balance of power, and they could do that. You are absolutely right, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. But at the moment, we can only afford these 1 or 2 land armies. So we've only got 2 choices here. Everything is pretty much by the numbers. Let's just make sure our masters are all where they need to be. This guy could be sending an army up towards us. Let's just see who else he's at war with. Illyrian, us. So either way, he's closest to us. Their little partnership here is the only thing that's of danger. I'm afraid that if we get more wars declared on us in Reichland, which is certainly going to happen, we could lose it. Exactly. Also, great stream so far. Yeah, all 5 minutes. We haven't collapsed yet, bro. Thank you. We have a revolt here, but we can't beat this on the battlefield. It's just not going to happen, especially when they've got a character and infantry better than us. The Shrine of Cain. Again, I was hoping this would pretty much distract them while we can consolidate. But it's, yeah, not probably going to happen. We'll keep this guy down here. Let's just, we're just going to scroll through our masters. I think we need to accept that we might need to go back to Reichland, in which case we'll just accept all of the revolts and that do happen here. We're going to send this guy to Reichland. This guy I will leave here. Now the reason is that when the revolt ultimately does come, he can just chip away at them, wear them away, get his sycophantic schema, and then he'll be great here to babysit this. Again, we have a non-aggression pact with these guys, and hopefully as soon as we make contact, which is hopefully next turn, we can, you know, survive. Hopefully Nagaron not hating on us too much. So we're only getting by having Black Arcs garrisoning our troops. Okay, so just to give you guys the view of the Empire, we hold Helm Gate. We're not going any further than that for obvious reasons, but we can then bring Rakarth back, and we can possibly look at, I don't know, just curtailing some of these forces here, but he's going to need to babysit this front here. We need to get walls on these settlements. We're obviously pushing the growth quite heavily for that exact purpose. Now, I'm confident we can repel this revolt here. That's not a problem. And once we do, we need to raise ourselves another lord and then take it over to Gorsil and finish off the empire there and then come back there. So as you see, we need mobile armies and we don't have the money to field mobile armies. When do we get another Black Arc? 9 turns. So that's pretty good. Do we have Dark Conduit? We do not. Oh, we do. Ooh. Ooh, things just got better. Just like that. Okay. We need to take out, they're a minor settled faction, so it'll be a basic army, but there's just a lot of troops in there. Let's just look at our garrison. What do we have to defend with? It's a bit crap. The good thing is these dark shards with shields and a few mobile units here. This extra supply line will no doubt send us to a loss, which is obviously the worst thing that can happen to us. It will send us to a loss and bankrupt us, but he's coming next turn, whether we like it or not. We've got another Fire Mage level 5. Oh, she could definitely take some more territory, but I'm getting greedy, no doubt. The only advantage is if we manage to take that, we've united our borders. We could actually go and put the hurt on Krace. Oh, and she can get shades as well. You know what? This territory is just too difficult to hold anyway. Why achievement hunting is so boring sometimes? Yes, it is. I haven't achievement hunted for the longest period of time. I really haven't. I used to enjoy doing it, but I think now You know what probably turned me off it, guys, was DLC in games. You get 100% and they release a new DLC with its own set of goals, and you're like, ah, man, you made me look like a loser instantly. Okay, you know what, guys? Let's do the smart thing. Let's do the wise thing here. Back in the green, happy days. What we'll get these guys to do though is instead, I've got an idea, guys. We're going to send our masters here, and we're just going to keep on chipping away like this. We're going to use our money like this, chip away, and try to harass their armies and get ourselves Sycophantic Schemer. Ooh, it's got a couple of levels. Good. Okay. The true completion is rarely a completion. That's so true, man. Very, very hard to 100% anything these days. Okay. We've got some more money now. So, with that in mind, I would like to get probably another Dark Shard here. You know, another couple of Dark Shards. We need to be phasing out these Black Art Corsairs because they are a massive drain. We'll keep them just... Man, I'll tell you what, the resistance of the Empire is fierce, man. They are not just an angry rabble of peasants, they are seriously pissed. Okay. We're going to get some more shields up here to defend our Corsairs. Alright, that is turn 20 in the books. Alright, finally there. God damn, that was a long first turn, guys. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties. You're all champions, and I appreciate you all. So, you got about 65% of the Warhammer 2 achievements. That's good, man. It's especially a lot of people only play 1 or 2 races, which is kind of understandable. So, you get a jolt of excitement when they pop up and they weren't expected. You kind of do, don't you? I think one thing that's numbed me a bit from it is, you know, you get a brand new game, and as soon as you start it, and then the moment that it starts, you watch the first cutscene, and then you get an achievement for that, and then you walk out of the first village, you get an achievement for that. Like, they just hand them away to you straight away. BC said, I wanted to get the most achievements for Warhammer 2, but don't really like the multiplayer, so that's what stopped you. That's fair enough, yeah. Yeah, to be completely honest, I really respect the multiplayer players, man. They are really, really freaking good. Do I want peace with you? I don't think I do, because it's really going to piss these guys off even quicker. Okay, you get all the single player achievements in the game, but multi, not bother. Yeah. We got, goddamn, that's hard to say. I'll try. C Jesters Jessaloni. I'm gonna call you CJ because yeah, apologies. I'm really bad with pronunciation. Hey dude, you seem to be a high elf, dark elf expert. Are you also a wood elf expert? I will say no at this point. I will become one, absolutely. I don't know if you can tell, but I put a lot of work into trying to find, not just have an opinion, not just do one hot take on a faction. Like, I really disagree with playing one campaign and going, this is how it is, because that is not enough. You'll notice my tier list. I made that the last video that I did because it would have probably changed. Like, you can't just have one small experience. I would need to probably pass a couple of their campaigns more recently. Even Dark Elves, I was rusty as hell with Dark Elves. I had to smash a boatload of time into the Dark Elves to get really, really concise points of what does and does not work. And that's what I think people want. They want nice, hard and fast rules. Like, for example, don't spam Blackheart Corsairs versus High Elves. You'll just be walking into Arrowfire. You know that, but if you've overinvested in your campaign, it's too late. Okay, it's okay. It's Polish language. Yeah, sorry, man. Appreciate it, though. It's annoying because you want to respect people and say their names properly, but you're just like, man, I'm... Me trying is the most offensive thing of all. Okay. So here we are, guys. We've got the gates. We've got Montfort there. I don't think they're going to attack us. So this is what you do. You check what are their problems. They've got war with the Wood Elves. They have huge problems. But I do plan to cover the Wood Elves at some point. The thing is though, the Dark Elf series will end virtually as Warhammer 3 starts. So, what happens will be completely up to you guys. Very grateful to have an audience and want to try and serve it as best as I can. But unless it's a faction I know I can produce quality, my biggest thing is I don't just want to make videos for the sake of getting views. I'd rather take the time and actually make, instead of rambling for half an hour, get it down to like 15 minutes and just get the really high point things that will help a beginner. You cock, you're going to... damn it. Oh, that is so happening. Guys. We have to make some hard choices now. Well, whoever decided that abandoning... I think it was David said that abandoning Avalon was the right way to go. You absolutely were correct there. Let's move ourselves up. Our gate should be able to fend that off. Oh, critical failure. Unlucky. Okay. I think they've got a second army around here. Yeah, they do. The thing is though, the more that we beat them up here, good. Okay, we're going to take this hero. So every time you get a follower that you don't... Like, we're not going to be using him in battle very often, right? So we're going to take that off him. And we're going to... Well, we'll level him up, of course. And then we're going to put it on the guy that's over here. So this master's job is to pretty much control the slaves in this province. So we want high elf slave on him. And I think that's all that's any good. There it is. Cool. Let's just look at Rakarth. Just check out Rakarth's. Does Rakarth have a gravedigger? He probably does. He doesn't actually. Trade worldwide. Oof. It's pretty good. You can give us the worldwide trade. Yep, factor. It's a pretty good one. And we'll get some public order on you as well, actually, because these revolts are going to really bite us. We can't, damn it. Okay. Rakarth will get Choir Master on him because that will increase public order by 6. So always keep an eye on your followers, guys. I know I keep handing on about it. The difference between a good and a great Dark Elf player is the way you manage your followers. I'd say so far, they're probably the ones that benefit the most. Okay, cool. Where are we? You really like the Wood Elves, especially since after the update, not having artillery and only somewhat good range, it makes you think about new strategies. I completely agree, man. Like, that's the best thing about it. Like, especially playing High Elves for so long, because I don't really have... These take so long to make. I don't really have time to do any campaigns for fun. So I only play that faction to make sure I get as much as I can for you guys out of it. Going from High Elves to Dark Elves, boy, was that a thing. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Let's upgrade this Black Ark. We're gonna need him to recruit. I think we need to raise a lord here. So maybe we can't afford this upgrade. We need to collapse an army, guys. There's no way around it. Alright, so... Hey! It's me, Hawkeye G. How you doing, mate? Let's... Can I take this army? I think we can take this army, guys. Where's my mage? Did I lose my beast mage? That's her. That's her right there. Do we need her to beat this rebellion? I don't think we do. Okay, we've got 3 armies here when we only need 2. That's something I clearly see. We're not going to make it further than that, so We're going to move Rakarth up. He's going to probably declare war the next turn and reinforce with that. This will allow us to lightning strike with Rakarth and he can take them out. We really need to get rid of an army because we don't need this much military. But we need to fight off these revolts. So before we collapse them, let's have a look at Albion. Okay, so they're skipping the army. Okay. What we'll do is we'll move her up. And we'll react to where he goes to make sure she's reinforcing the weakest settlement. He might be going for that one because it looks pretty crap. But that's fine. Okay, we're going to cancel the upgrade on that Black Ark because we just can't afford it. What's the garrison at Altdorf? That is enough to take this out. So I'm going to drop off 3 Black Ark Corsairs. Just to give us a bit of cash flow back. Be nice to get some more Black Ark Corsairs with him, but he can't. Alright. Okay, so one thing at a time. Let's just can this upgrade just for one turn. And we'll get some more Dark Shards on Rakarth. Oh, we also need Dread Spears, honestly. I'll get a Dread Spear as well. It helps keep the cost down. Yeah, we'll do this for now. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, you can level up by attacking this rebellion. Cool. Alright, 1 second guys, I'll catch up on the chat in a sec. We're about to end this turn and get absolutely blasted with battles over the end turn, no doubt. Let's just make sure all of our masters are making it home. Cool, so you're heading this way. Where are you? Nah, we'll keep you here. You can stay there. Sweet. And that looks like about it, guys. I could try to get an extra level on this beast mage, but it's only beast magic. It's only beast magic. Okay, can we get this alliance with?
Yes. What do you bring?
Nope. I thought the heat on her. I was deluded, as if that's happening.
You have a liar's heart.
You're damn right we do.
Absolutely not. I'll ignore that.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, that's fine and we're making money again. Cool. Alright, let's catch up on this chat, guys. Sorry about the delay. Hawkeye's doing great. Good to catch you live. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Ventus Vero. You can take that army. Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. I wish I'd seen that at the time. Sorry, man. I was a bit not behind it. So, Rakarth invades the Empire. I'd love to see it. Yeah, you guys are going to love the guide. I can promise you it. Not just to replicate it. I probably wouldn't recommend replicating because as you see, we're having to concede some territory. But just by virtue of the fact that this shows you all the different pathways you can take. So if one doesn't work out for you, you can go for another. Do I have any thoughts when it comes to when I might come back for Ulthuan? How do I see the campaign potentially shaping up? Depends how well this goes. Oh, I think we've got this. Yeah, we've got this. The Wood Elves are a race you really enjoy as well. Their campaign mechanics are so good. I know it hurt their economy a bit, but makes their campaign a lot more fun. I think so, man. Like, the thing about this game is that it's cool to have people that don't want to leave where they live. They just want to hole up and defend, and they're good at defending it, right? It's realistic. Like, not everyone wants to be an expansive empire. It actually doesn't make a lot of sense for the Wood Elves to paint the map, really, you know? To go live in the mountains. You'd exile the Wood Elf to the mountains. So, yeah. Anyone who's hopped into the stream, welcome. It was a slow start, but we're back in now. I'm going to hold this gate with everything I have, though. And you'll be surprised how long we can hold it. It's a lot easier with high elves because instead of these freaking dread spear, these, what are they called? Dread knights. The high elves get 2 catapults, which is really useful in this. Okay, so I'll give you a hint here, guys. Sorry if you are experienced and I'm just telling you what you know, but for anyone who doesn't play Dark Elves regularly, your ability to hold these gates is a huge source of value if you can do it well. So what you do is get a heavily armored unit, preferably with a shield, just up here, and they'll hold that reasonably well. Grab some crap units. Just get a couple of crap units like them. Them and them. And they can sit here. Now what we're going to do is hold this path here with our dark shards, and then use the other half here. So the thing is, you don't want them to get to the town center. I know it sounds obvious, right? But if you get to the town center, they will take it before you can actually win the battle, because this is a battle of choke points, obviously. So we need time to whittle them away because we're not enveloping anyone. You can go off the side here. So the idea is this: you try to use this choke point here. If you have any artillery at all, put your artillery here and make it shoot here. As they go over the wall here, you'll blow them to pieces. You can do a couple things with your cav, or you can just do what I do and just try to derp them around and try to get some extra shots in. You're silly to do what I do, but as you know, I like to have a bit of fun and be a tool. So yeah. Can't wait to infect Lothern with nasty plagues as Kogoth. 100%, man. 100%. One thing I'm really pleased to see is there is such wide fanfare across all of the Chaos Gods. Yeah, I thought it would have been all Khorne, blood for the Blood God, but you know, and to be fair, Khorne was the first one that I really loved. Because Bloodthirsters are fucking awesome. If anyone hasn't, check out Legend of Total War's video. He does a really good write-up on Khorne and why they're so good. But I don't know, it's hard to visualize a lot of it when you haven't played it though. It's alright to understand a faction in a game you've already played, but the thing is, Warhammer 3 will feel different. That main campaign will feel different to this particular game. I mean, look at the difference between Mortal Empires and... Oh, do we want to do that yet? We don't. The difference between Mortal Empires and the Vortex campaign, it's astounding how different they sort of feel. And guess what? You look at the player base, man, is at the moment... Oh, here we are. So we're going to shoot... So you want to shoot anyone who has a shield or Shadow Warriors because they're a pain in the ass. You know what? Let's go smash these Shadow Warriors. Always make sure you manually target with your towers. You want to target things that your archers are bad at. Spread out infantry, archers can struggle with. Anyone with a shield, so Loth and Seaguard with shields, very good target. That's exactly the kind of thing you want to be going for. Okay, so they'll be boarding very soon up there. Now, a problem is they're going to keep smashing us. Oh, ouch. Oh, no. No. Alright. Let's try to get a counter charge in there. So what we're trying to do here, guys, we're just trying to mess them up and distract them so these towers get more time to shoot. Now that that's kind of happened, I want these guys to shoot those Silver and Guard. We are going to have a hard time with them. They're by far the hardest thing to remove that they have there. I thought about using a Dark Conduit there, but yeah. Okay, so we've got the first slot coming here from the left, that's fine. The stream is getting choppy. Shit, is it? It's a pain. How do I improve that? Good news, by the way, guys. We do have better internet coming, I think, next week as well. So there'll be no more stream drops, none of that bad stuff. So get excited. I'm sorry you guys had to put up with that. I don't really have a choice at the moment, but I appreciate your patience with it, though. I really do, honestly. Okay, so this guy's going to get abs. So here you go. While they're facing away, try to get them when they're going down that way, because you'll get them on the side where their shields cannot help them. Oh, cheers, man. Appreciate it, guys. I'm still grateful. I know it can be an absolute pain in the ass when your streams are running like crap. Plus, it obviously impedes the ability to chat effectively. It's like, it's a good chance to meet all of you guys. It gets a bit, you know. It's nice for you guys to have a fun experience whilst we're going through. Okay, so we're just going to fast forward this. Yeah, sorry, we are getting some connection lag issues. I'm very sorry, guys. Sometimes the commentary is more important than the gameplay. I think it can be. I think that's why Legend of Total War is so popular, is that, I mean, like, there is not a single player out there that hasn't learned something from him. Like, most of my Elven stuff I have learned. I think I've gotten a couple things from him, but most of what I've done is from experience, but that's from smashing the faction. Oh, here we are. Come on, Dark Conduit. Come on, get in there. Yeah. And they're running there. I think it's a mage, guys. They're running a mage at us like an absolute idiot. I know what I've done, guys. I was video editing beforehand and I didn't restart my computer as well. I'm getting an upgrade before Warhammer 3. That was my thing. So it'll be happening in this month. So you guys will get... you guys are going to get a few things. Hey, Vero, sometimes you get... The mid open mouth pauses can be funny as well. That is funny. It's funny. Yeah, man. Some people have a very pausable face. Like, of course, I have to see mine when I'm editing videos. I look like such a mouth breather. I reckon I want to make a Tinder profile with just any given... You know what? You can pick any still. The moment that my face goes on pause... yeah, it's pretty horrendous. Stuff of nightmares. Clip it and ship it. Yeah. But you know, sometimes having a bad experience can be really good. It can motivate you to do the right things. Like, I was going like, oh, I should really need to upgrade my computer before Warhammer 3. Like, not putting it off, but obviously not prioritizing it. And two things have happened. One, I've had someone... I'm so bad with... Like, I'm ADD as fuck, so I can never remember anything short term. But I've got one viewer that said, like, you know, can you improve the resolution on your vids? I'm like, yep, cool, no worries. And I started doing that in my next video to try and, you know, deliver on that. And lo and behold, I've started streaming. My computer's running like shit, so... Because I don't normally, obviously, use that level of resolution. Going 1080p. Up till now, I've just been doing 720 because that was what my video editing software was comfortable doing. Well, I didn't expect this to get as big as quick as it has, truth be told. Which I'm really grateful for, so I'm trying to jump to the bar people expect, so So, actually, let's have some fun. I'm sure you guys probably know more than me. I'm still stuck. I'm stuck in the past, guys. I'm stuck smashing Warhammer 2. What is the current sentiment? What do you think the top 2 factions are from what you've seen so far? Seen, read, heard, and what do you see being the ones going forward for Warhammer 3? That is Warhammer 3's brand new campaign. I think Khorne is very much in that conversation. Come on, guys, win. That's a Sea Guard, aren't they? No, Shadow Warriors. Well, we might as well get in there, boys. Oh, the Silver Guard. Actually, don't do that. You just get your asses kicked. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. Khorne and Tzeentch are the top ones. Demons. PC update, let's go. Everything is so expensive, though. Yeah, that's the thing, though, man. It's like if I'm the kind of guy I try to, not avoid, but I try to get something big so it lasts a long time. So I'm not upgrading often, but there's a bit of kicking and screaming going on. Chaos Dwarves. Hell yes. Hell yes. Chaos Dwarves for the win. That's probably the faction I'm most hyped about. Yeah. There will be much joy had when researching them. Alright, you guys, move up. And then you two can just go and push them out of the screen. Chase them away. So Lord, that's why. Man, you guys are taking 10 years to do this. It's probably because I've got a Lord. I'll tell you what it is, right? The reason why we're having to grind so hard here. It's not just, like, it is on Legendary. That is a factor, no doubt. But the wider issue here is what? Yes, run, flee for your lives. Good, they're out. These guys are out, and that should be victory. There we go. Good. Now we just have to do that again because I think they have a second army. This is another great trick post battle, guys. Send a lot of units up here in the towers and get the towers firing. You might be able to take a few extra chunks out of their retreating troops. How are we doing? So, Vero thinks Slanesh and Nurgle. Matt wants future DLC Chaos Dwarfs as well. Cathay seems to be Chaos Dwarfs too. Kislev and the Empire. And Kislev is the Empire V2. Kind of, man. I think kind of. I mean, let's face it, it was a pretty damn good dynamic in the first game. It did work really well. Pyrrhic victory, doesn't matter. Him and Katerin have the same useless defense traits as Karl Franz. Yeah, I actually really dig Kislev, hey. I think because I'm a massive fan for diplomacy, so that always draws me in. And that's why I love the Dark Elves as an evil faction, is like, fair enough, you're often using divide and conquer tactics, but it still is diplomacy, right? You're still talking with people, while lizards are very, go away. Although I think I'll probably, let's face it, it'll be Warhammer 3 by the time I get around to covering the Lizard Boys. But when I do, I look forward to finding ways to make diplomacy work. Plus the improved diplomacy in Warhammer 3, I think will give them some more options to work with. Because that's the biggest weakness of the Lizards. People try to put it to their military or their wealth or the geomantic web. Some of those things might be able to be buffed, but that's not the source of their weakness. All those things are perfectly serviceable. I think it's the fact you can't actually unite your areas and close off your flanks and make confederations to seize territory. That's what slows them down more than anything. Okay, you're a massive Monster Cav fan. You can have Monster Cav. You have my heart, dude. Well, you'll love the Chaos Dwarves, bro, they got bull centaurs. If you, I don't know how well you know the lore and all that sort of stuff, but or the tabletop army game. Yeah, tabletop for me. I didn't play that much tabletop Warhammer Fantasy, but it was always High Elves and Chaos Dwarves. Good army, bad army. And dabbled in dark, but yeah. Most of my tabletop experience is 40k. Like a lot of people, I got more invested in fantasy because of this. So, yeah. We look like we're doing okay now. The Chaos Dwarves mod many times. I haven't actually played that mod. Oh no. Oh. You want to go, son? Okay, let's have a look at this, guys. Let's look carefully. Give unit frenzy. Let's remove that charge bonus. Instead, let's get frenzy, and on one of these... Actually, we'll give it to our most experienced Black Art Corsair. At some point, he'll probably be charging in. We have Dark Conduit, and we have all of our bombardments. We have a massive lack of shields here. Sorry guys, I'm having to work this one out because I don't want to die turn 2 on stream. Okay, so we have a lack of shields. They've got firearms. They're going to come up. We need to try and group them up around Rakarth and then blow up these guys. Try to tie up the cav with our flyers. Or just use those to harass their shooters. And, yep, and we'll bombard the back line. Alright, that's the plan, guys. I should play the Chaos Dwarves. You won't believe how much stuff it has in it. But, or I could wait till the real Chaos Dwarves come out. I actually would absolutely love to. That's one of the... I love making videos. I love making guides. I love having to script things into an order that makes sense. But unfortunately, it uses up all of my time. So other than, plus I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Like I said, I want to try and make sure everything I do present is correct and has as many good pointers. So if you know, like say Dark Elves, but you don't know how to play Rakarth, you'll be able to see my faction guide and go, okay, cool. This is what's dangerous. This is what's strong. And this is how the mechanic works and the tricks that maybe aren't so clearly spelt out for you. Okay. Oh, by the way, where the hell are my manners? Thank you so much, all of you, for 1,000 subs. Yeah, really, really grateful, guys. It's, yeah. I don't really have many more words than that. This channel has already gotten a lot bigger than I thought it would. I don't know, I always had faith in the idea of like the faction mastery guides because I couldn't find anything like that on the net, like something that just, you know, that could just tell me how do I play quickly. Because not everyone has the time, of course, to watch the long plays. I mean, if you do have the time, watching Legend of Total War chatted out is a highly recommended way to play at top tier, but if you don't have that time, or if you don't learn that way, because that's the thing is people learn different ways, and you're definitely, this is a learning game. Okay, oh, grats. Yeah, 1k dab. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, cheers guys. You're all champions. Honestly, I'm really, really grateful to have you guys to stream to present content to, and yeah. The fact people find it useful and entertaining is, yeah, the most amazing thing. Like, the con is I never get to play any campaigns I don't want to play, but yeah, every time there's like a comment or someone like enjoys what's presented or it helps them out, that's totally worth it. I know it sounds really lame and mushy, but it's honestly what I find really rewarding. Because like I'm actually ADD and like on the spectrum and shit like that, so I actually learn really poorly. Like I had to find ways for me to learn well, so I thought, you know, I love Total War, I'm passionate about teaching, let's make a channel. Problem with having ADD though is it means you take ages to do anything. So that's why when people have these awesome mod suggestions, I'd love to try them out, but I'm like, man, it takes me twice as long to make than most people to make videos, so But at the same time, if anyone out there has those conditions as well, like, yeah, you can do shit. Absolutely, you can do shit. And I think the thing I'm most proud about the channel with is like just having an idea of like seeing something that could be useful for other people and just going with it. And it looks like it's paying off, so yeah. Although I do have to say, if anyone said like you're the best up and coming YouTube, I'd be like, no, I wish I was, but Anticity, is that how you say that? Anticity? He is a talented motherfucker. He is such a talented motherfucker. So good at multiplayer and campaign. Just, yeah. Like he's just nailed the YouTube thing so quickly. Like he's like a total clickbait artist. But that's YouTube. YouTube rewards that, so don't hate the players, hate the game. Oh man! Dude, we're getting nuked. Okay, I need to focus, guys. I'm getting distracted here. Let's not do that. Okay, harpies. I got distracted and wasn't paying attention. Speaking of ADD, that's an ADD moment right there. I completely forgot about the plan I had. I spent a minute planning, and and just did something and just sent everything straight forward because I was talking at the same time. I'm getting better at it though. Getting better. Let's bomb the shit out of you. Let's bomb the extra shit out of you. And a lightning strike. The good thing is that they attacked this instead of attacking my settlement, right? So this is actually a win for us. Man, that gun is fucking hurting me. I wish I was paying attention and targeted that first. So what we should have done, guys, is we should have got our harpies and put them around the side and then waited for them to get separated from the artillery and then take out the artillery. Come on, just kill the damn Rakarth. Come on.
Oh, baby. Fulfilling doom. Rakarth, destroy them.
Come on. Everyone, herd up, herd up. Okay, they're gonna come back though. I couldn't shatter them. Alright, this will shatter them. So what we're doing, guys, we're trying to actually just close off this flank. Because they will come back. Let's hit that there. There we go. Okay, we've got this now. So their cavalry has been routed. We fought this really badly, by the way, guys. Just so you know, this is not a demonstration battle, sorry. Okay. This is actually a good time to use that. And so we've got this now because we're just going to get all these shots, juicy shots into the rear. Good. Okay. See, I don't want them to move.
Moving up. I will go. Dealer's in death.
Good.
Advance. Rookie. Forward. Suffering thrall. Taking flight.
Okay, what do we got left?
Nagarothi. We are ready. Merciless host. Destroy. Seeking.
So we don't want him taking any more damage.
Dark shard.
So we're going to take these guys off guard mode and just run them around and throw it on fast forward. And anyone routing, we're trying to push them off the map. Oh, you goddamn handgunners.
Carnage waits. Druki. By Drakira. Making ground. Here.
Come on, guys. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Let's rout these guys.
Repositioning. Moving. Dominate. We are ready.
So they don't have the line of sight. That's why they're moving down the hill. Yeah, I as soon as I said juicy shots into the rear, I was like, someone's going to say it. Someone's going to say it.
Prime for combat.
Ah, took that down too, because again, I was filming earlier.
Blooded killers.
By the way, since you guys are logged in, I'll let you get spoiler alert. The
Dark shards.
Blessed Dread guide, as per request, is coming out next. You're not far away from it at all. So, as usual, cheers for your votes. Trying to deliver there. Fuck, come on.
Merciless warriors. Beast lord. Dark shards. Beast. Obey.
They're gonna come back.
Battle ready. Master of dragon.
So this is what we'll do. We're gonna send him forward. Make sure he can't break.
Master. Dark shards.
All right, we'll go here.
Dark elves.
Shoot these guys.
Terror and death. Destroy. Dark shards. Seeking.
All right. Yeah. So microing must be a nightmare for you. Yeah, so it can be. It can be. It's only if I get distracted by the chat. Is usually when I tend to make my mistakes. But at the same time, if you guys want to see me play a perfect campaign with no commentary, like my favorite part about this is hanging out with you guys, like straight up. So anyone that hops in, always grateful. So.
Eager for battle. Attack. Prepare your
I mean, let's face it, if you flex too hard, the game starts to snowball probably around turn 50, I'd say, is when that starts to come up if you want to play completely towards the snowball style. And by turn 80, the campaign is kind of... there's not a lot of life left in the campaign.
oh baby. Rakarth. We are ready.
Chip away, chip away.
Dark shards. Rakarth.
Okay, and as they set up, we drop.
Dealers in death. Suffering for all.
Alright, let's kill this guy.
Annihilation.
Turning guard mode off everywhere, and done. Let's just beat these guys up. Let's cut it on the chat. Blame it on the chat. Yeah. Definitely not what I meant by that. Definitely not what I meant. It's my fault. I'm definitely not blaming the chat. It's I think as I start talking, I'm bad at talking and doing it at the same time sometimes. I can be good. I'm good if what I'm doing is talking about what I'm doing, but then, you know, we start chatting about Warhammer 3 and all that stuff because it's fun, but I'll spend like 5 minutes making a strategy, and then if someone talks about something fun, it'll just... It's gone. It's totally gone. Alright. Okay, how we doing? The good thing is, did I lose my master? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, guys. That's heartbreaking. We were so far over our master cap as well. That should have been an easy fight, not a Pyrrhic victory. Let that be a lesson, though. That's target priority for you. So if we'd vanguarded with these harpies out the back, taken out their artillery, once that's routed, push it off the field. After that, go for their handgunners and keep trying to push their handgunners away to stop them from firing. We would have had the resources to do that with quite minimal losses. I don't mind the losses. Losing our master really, really hurts because we were over. Gone to reduce atoms. Yeah. So once your master is gone, because we confederated, we were above our cap. We had 6 out of 3 possible masters. Ah, he's dead. Fuck, that hurts. Damn it.
Send them to slavery.
Ah, well. Ah, well. After all they'd been through. And here we are, guys. Start of a brand new turn. Let's jump in. Well, we won some harpies. Yay. Oh, we got a fireball. That's kind of cool. I might give that to Rakarth. He's kind of lacking in anything really cool. But with level 12, we can get his unique tree. And would I rather that or Fear and Renown? I'm going to take the upkeep reduction, guys. And the movement. We could start really going north here, but I don't want to overextend ourselves.
Master of all.
Well, let's just finish this off. Step 1. See, because we got the movement range first, it will apply to the movement we just done. So that's why that was so important.
Show neither mercy
There we go, it's
or
fun.
restraint.
Cool.
The Tower of Despair awaits them.
Easy, easy. Now we can go and defend Grunberg, because that makes me
Tremble before retreat.
kind of very, very freaking nervous. We do need to address the Empire as well. Okay. Before I do it, so this is what I'm thinking, guys. The Empire only has 2 settlements left. I am concerned about them confederating with another one of these weaker factions. We want to stamp them out now. That can wait. Where's in a row? Yeah. I'm not interested in any of them. I'm just quite happy to keep Marienburg. I'm going to go up there and raise that when I can, but we need to see if we can afford a supply line.
All shall behold my
She's going for it. Can this hold out?
Impossible.
Oh, she's got a pretty good army, guys. Yikes.
Sorceress of Grant. Never. Who seeks me?
What army is there? Do I actually want to fight this outside the walls? They'll beat me on the field either way.
Liar?
50% ambush chance.
Greetings, servants. Dark power.
Okay. How many turns do we have Dark Conduit for? We got 3 more turns of Dark Conduit. We need to stabilize some stuff. We need to get as much heat off us as possible, because we're not going to win with undersized armies as easily once that wears off. Is that a port? It's not, is it? You can't attack that, can you? No. Didn't think so. Ooh, Grunberg. Can we get to tier 3? We can. Swear to God, if you go after this, I will be livid. You're meant to be Marienburg rebels. Go for Marienburg. Do not forget the mission, sir. Are they called Marienburg rebels? Yeah, they're Marienburg rebels, right? I was in the prize, lads. So we're going to upgrade this to tier 3. We could do Altdorf to tier 3. You know what? We will do Altdorf to tier 3. We can get that port leveled up, and that will give us a lot of money.
Born to command.
Do not wait, my
Nuln only have 3 in Whistleland. No one is really too big except the Bringer of Tods and Telebackland. So we're doing pretty good. He'd probably do peace, no. I want to stamp him out, he's too dangerous.
Beasts. Rampage.
Okay,
You fought well, my beast.
that's the turn.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
Nordland. One thing the AI in Warhammer 3 seems to do is quest, or at least it looks like since game 2, they get them all for free. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the AI do just get their quest items for free. Yeah, that's probably a change, I'd say. See, I don't trust this guy not to attack me.
Fear my malice. Black-hearted.
Cool.
I will not obey.
Can we get Dark Shards? We can't get them yet. Looks like we're still stuck with... Oh, I don't want to spend money on Corsairs. They're just so freaking expensive. You know, if the thing is, if we could, they've got a lot of gunfire, right? If we can run them out of ammo, that works. That serves us just as well. Because I'm just worried about them overrunning this really crappy garrison. Because it is crap. Massive lack of range.
What? Yes? Vicious dreadlord.
2 more Dread Spears is just pointless. You don't need more than 4 Dread Spears in a big army. Okay, so Elliot's.
The people are displeased.
Let's just get Torture Post there because we are using this as a slaving province. Cool. Alright. So have a look at our provinces. This is going to get to tier 4. I'm pretty happy with that decision. That makes sense. And this needs 4 to get up to there. Cool. Down in Ulthuan. We're going to be taking attrition here soon. But as I said, I'm happy to lose this. Happy to lose it.
Bastard rookie.
Whoops.
I sense what you have to say.
How you doing, mate? Would you like to join some wars?
What you have to say will not please me.
Korthik, they're dicks, right?
Understood.
Yes! They did it. What about you? Do you want to fight Korthik? You've got no army, so I think you're probably very anti-war at this point. Okay. Cool. Well, that worked out really well. We're just worried about Etain getting a bit too much muscle because he's just confederated with Safri. But we're looking okay. Let's check the movement on everyone.
God of murder.
He can stay here. What's his trade? Do we have anyone with the military trait? Weapon Master. That's pretty good.
Romy.
You know what? Let's just send this guy home. Let's send him up here to Albion. Why not? Let's have some fun. He can level up over there. Oh, actually, you can help right now.
Setting sail.
And you
Bastard rookie.
stay there.
On the path.
Cool. All right, let's go next turn, guys. Woo. Okay. What are people's general thoughts on Rakarth? I've seen some things that I believe are a bit overrated. Well, I don't think he's that incredible, truth be told. Like, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he is good. But I don't think he's this S tier, S plus plus tier lord. Like, it's like a lot of things. He's I'm saying this with a really boss campaign. I realize that that's a bit of a catch-22, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It is an art form playing Dark Elves. You got to be aggressive, but not overextend. Caesar the Clever. How you going, man? Thank you for supporting. Neat monster pens. Yeah, the monster pens are really, really good. I even though I am an Imric main, I will freehand admit that I think the monster pens are more powerful than his dragons, despite how powerful the dragons are. This could be a good idea. At some point, I do want to take that. I forgot, that was my initial plan. I forgot about it between playing this campaign, so I don't really mind if I piss them off. But you're not going to attack me, are you? I seriously doubt it. I think they're down here in this cave here. Was this recess? You know what, bro? You got enough problems. Fuck off.
You will pay the price for your insolence.
Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Don't you have anything better to do? Albion just got a whole lot more under risk. The good thing is once you beat one of their armies...
Gifts from Cain.
Hell was that? Once you beat one of their armies, things tend to move pretty smooth. Cool. So, he's raiding. What else is new? We've got some fire mages, guys. Cool. We are now at a spot where we can start raising some forces. Where did that army go? Is he sailing back? Korthik, what the hell are you doing? You clearly have an army. And unless that's it. Unless they lost their army somewhere else. Well, where would it have gone? It was literally a mile. Unless they're in ambush stance. I mean, it doesn't really affect what we're going to do. Either way, we need to start teching up here because we've got these a-holes coming over.
What do you seek?
Yeah, I think they're ambushing too, man. Well, let's get this hero on the island and he can hopefully find them. Yep, he's heading up. Good. Let's just do our agents first this time. And he's happily waiting here, ready to start poking away at a revolt when it does happen. But not much is happening. I really want to get walls on these settlements. So here's the thing, what I'm doing, guys. I'm waiting to get to T4, which is a bit of a gamble, but once I get to T4, I'll smash down these growth buildings and we'll get walls up. Good. Okay. Level 12. Nice. Let's go towards... Should want to overcast that. Cool. Okay, so sometimes you do want to be fighting wars to give yourself some income. In this case, it's not really worth it. And these harpies, oddly enough, give me some movement. So they're basically like a really cheap discount cav unit for us at this point. So I'm going to keep them, which is hilarious. Who are you at war with? Because I want your territory. They're at war with Norska and the Skull Smashers for no reason. And they will be our next target. It's about time we raised ourselves another lord. And she's got Fireball and Burning Head, all those good things. She is... Definitely this one's better, so we'll go for her. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to make sure that we don't... don't leave her at the front of the garrison because they'll pull the whole garrison out. Does anyone know if they fixed that in Warhammer 3, by the way? One thing that infuriates me in this game is the fact that you don't get... If they attack... If this army attacks her, this garrison has to come out and help her. And I think that is so stupid. It pisses me off so much. Like, it's stupid. Like, why can't you not elect to reinforce? Like, it's one of the most cheesy things in the game by bypassing a fortress by just pulling all the troops out. Ah, she can't move because he's in the... Damn. Well, we do have Burning Head on her, so there is that.
Dreadlord of the Druki, Lord of the Black Court.
This will fail. No.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Now we're going to scout out... Is this... This is still us here. We're going to get right out to the edge of here so we can see as much as possible. And we're going to send our best units up here to try and take that. Because we've got a bit of military imbalance here, guys. We've got too many units around and more than we need to defend some of these prize settlements, especially once this gets to tier 3. So, what are we paying for these? Big ass mammoths and all that fun stuff. Ugh, 300. Ouch, that hurts. We can get rid of these Corsair handbows now. I'm comfortable with that.
Dragon Master.
He also is safe to get rid of his Corsairs.
Rakarth is
Good, saving some money. And we'll replace them with... Whilst this is costing us a bit, we do have to be prepared. So it costs us the same. We do have to be prepared for what might come. So instead of getting all that, we're just going to get 2 of these with shields, just to soak up anything that comes in. Now, what's their relation with these guys? Pretty neutral. I'm thinking of invading them if you can't tell. Are we safe to do so? We've slowed down a bit in our expansion just to make sure we don't lose everything.
So, what? Yes?
Yeah, they've got 3. Yeah. So here's the deal, right? If I go out, I leave this really exposed, and if I don't want to risk losing it. If I was trying to do a Chad run, we would do that, but yeah, you do too many Chad things, your campaign falls backwards. So let's play properly and just build up our capital. Wonder if I can actually do that. Can I actually attack him? No.
Lord of the Black Court.
Good. She's here. And you know what? She can also hire... We have another master. Where is he? Oh man, he's all the way back here. Come on, guys. Get with the program. We're going to use him to scout up here and try to spy on the Norskins that are coming in. Go to research, and we cannot afford this. Damn. And I want to. So I'm going to cancel those Corsair Hambos. And now we can get that. Good. Okay, we have a rebellion coming here. I don't care. Sweet. Alright, cool. Let's see if this ambushing army sticks its head out, and hopefully we can get the better of them. Avalon Rebellion. I thought we lost that. That's so funny. We still have that. How are we still holding that? I do not understand. Oh, okay. Foreign trespasser. So they've got their eyes on us. They've probably seen the Lord get raised, I'd say. And now they're getting nervous because there's a lot of military around. As soon as we can get walls on Grunberg, and it'll take them multiple turns, that's when we'll start expanding out. But until then, we just need to make sure that front is defensible. You could ask the other Norskins to join the war against the Orange Norskins. You are a freaking genius, my friend. Why didn't I think of that? Good job. How Pyrrhic is this victory? Well, it's safe to say we can do a bit better than what they're giving us. Although that is... What's their armor on their halberds? Man, they just lack armor on their troops, these poor guys. Yeah. Yeah, we're fighting this one, guys. We're going to shred this rebellion, and unfortunately we'll lose a turn because the troops in this Black Ark that are reinforcing need to disembark onto land, and you lose all your movement that turn. So it will slow us, but we're going for Bretonnia, baby, because this flank is sealed. No, sorry, we finish the Empire, and then we'll get Bretonnia. Hellblasters here, yeah. Not going to lie, they do hurt a lot. It's not a bad little crack force they've got there. Like, barring the basic spearmen, if they had that spearman with a shield, not a bad little budget army, if I don't say so myself. You probably don't need the crossbows because you have so few troops. You can get direct lines. I do look forward to using gunfire factions, though. That's one thing you obviously don't get as the elves. Cool. Okay, let's set ourselves up. I'm gonna go 2 here. Oh, 2 here. 1 there. 1 there. Don't ask why I don't have spears on the flanks. I can't be bothered. That's the only answer I've got. Sometimes it's easy just to do this, and as you see them come in, you kind of check them as they come in. Oh, there we go. Now we've got spears for the flanks. Spears for the flanks. This guy's can be our reserve. Oh shit, come on. Bad general. Would you guys like to move up? And they will regret that. Cool. That will shatter that unit. That was one thing I was hoping they would do, so that means they can't flank us. So remember, one thing about gunfire and arrow fire, oh shit, is you're not always aiming just to do the damage. You're aiming to break them by having multiple angles. We've got, I think it's a bot. But you see this, guys, this is, for any new players, this is exactly what we want. They've got shields. They have a 55% chance of blocking everything. They are throwing away 55% of their ammo, and that's assuming the ammo even hits, right? So that's a trade that we want. They're using a very expensive unit and wasting its value, which is its ammo, on a unit that's instantly replaceable from any settlement, right? So that is the power of spearmen in this game.
Moving out! By your command! Moving out.
Come on. We still got him a bit. Okay. Alright, so we have to form up and eat a bit of gunfire. Life's like that sometimes, lads. Let's let's take it by the horns, eh? Ooh. Although they're getting dangerously close to being in range. Oh no, they are in range. Alright, let's move it up. The range game is no longer ours to play. Cool. Okay, so we want some units to sit back and screen, and we want others to move forward. Corsairs tend to do better across the flanks, obviously, because other units in front of them will get engaged and basically just block them from doing what they need to do. Okay, you guys. Shoot. You've actually got a good shot at their leader there. Tell you what, if we can get this. Come on. Come on, conduit. Come on, conduit. Yes. Excellent. Actually, we can break that. Okay, move up. Guys, move up. So what we're doing is we're making sure we're moving up, but we're not actually piling in like that. That's the, yeah, big ouch for sure, man. Big ouch for sure. And I forgot I even have fire magic. Pull back, pull back. Watch this. Can we get him to turn around into this? Nah. Bit more sensible than we thought. That's alright, we'll still dominate this fight. It's all good. Okay, so we're now pairing. We're turning off guard mode, and we're going to send our shielded units after the ranged units. Keep in mind our Blackheart Corsairs do shoot and fire at the same time. Cool, and now we're in range. So this fight is effectively over. We've just completely disrupted their lines. Let's see if we can push them into this. Oh, eat that. And there's the W. Sweet. Alright, let's turn guard mode off, and we just want to kill these range units, of course. High priority clearly is the Hellblasters. Is that them? That's them. It's doing that bug again, guys, where they go to single file. See that? I've got to say, that's my most hated bug currently. Damn it. Slowed by the hills. Yeah. Yeah, they're catching them quite nicely, aren't they? The Blackheart Corsairs, against certain enemies in certain matchups, they are really, really good. I still disagree with them being a army spam unit. I really do. Actually, I'm going to make a note of that. I need to put that in the guide. I missed that in the guide. Don't spam Corsairs. They're a unit that can't be used defensively. They're only an offensive unit. They can't hold the line. great. They're good enough to charge in, but that's assuming something else is engaging them. So you're asking to hold the line with a defensive unit who can only get a few volleys in. They can't shoot over their front line, so this is your front line of Corsairs that are tied up. Maybe this back line can shoot over, but then the other ones, they're going to run into it. You're getting a massive smash up and pile up of Corsairs, so then they have to go around. The problem is, enveloping only works if your front line is a proper anvil that will hold, right? If you only use one line of Corsairs on the front line, and then you try to envelop with the rest, what's going to happen to that front line? It's going to fall apart. They're going to run back, and then these guys running around can get... It's going to take a lot of wicked shooting to make up for that. I honestly think you'll get more mileage. Throw 4 Dread Spears in there, a couple of characters, and Reaper Bolt Throwers are tons better. I only worked out why, like this morning actually. It's because the skill tree for the... I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen for the High Elves. The skill tree for the Lord themselves can buff their Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. I don't think the High Elf version does. I think the High Elf variant only improves the Archers and the Archer variants. But it's also because the range of High Elves is typically longer. They don't need the Bolt Thrower to do that. Let's take... That is a lot of money. No, you deserve to be enslaved for your discretions. And that's another turn. Ah, another fight. Good. Oh, this is so unwinnable. Alright, up to you guys. We can try to fight it. We can definitely wreck this army in the process. The problem is that these eagles themselves will probably they'll target our archers. So they'll basically use all our arrows. Bowmaster skill for the High Elf does affect the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Okay, it does. Okay, cool. Maybe it's the second line after the first bunch that I'm thinking of. I don't think their skill... The favourable wins, that's it. Favourable wins doesn't increase that. Thanks for that, though. It's good to know. But overall, right, look, this is an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower with the High Elves. These units here can, especially the basic archers, can outrange anything anyway, so the range advantage is already yours. You can force the engagement by that, so you don't need these as much, whereas the Dark Elves, they're also more on the offensive. They can kind of... Yeah, it just plays better with them, in my opinion. Who wants to see this fight? Going once. Going twice. Okay, we're just going to let him have it.
Draw your blades.
And I'm not that opposed to it. Oh no, we're going to lose that. Oh, that is gone. GG, bros. Yeah. That is, funnily enough, that is, you'd have to probably try it 4 times, but that's probably possible. Only because of Dark Conduit. But that's okay. That was kind of always the plan. Though, I've got to say, that's getting concerning. Tyrion is... Tyrion is winning there. In a big way. Let's just have a look at diplomacy. Let's see what King Elf has. Oh, she's got 9 holdings. She's looking good. Oh, she's doing awesome. What was... It must have been the shroud on the map that was misleading me. He's got 8, so he ain't doing bad. I do hope she gets wiped, because I don't want to deal with Alariel. Will you join any battles, mates? No. And last of all, Tyrion, can I entice you to join the Hellspire tribe? Nah. Who had the awesome idea of going for the... they died for being the tidy of Marathi? Yes. Yes, they did. Let's have a look at these. I forget who... Someone had a great idea. It wasn't my idea. Someone else thought of it. They're not going to join any wars.
Ends here.
But what about
Dominant. Tribesmen.
Bjorn?
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
Yes, you'll surely join this. Damn it, you won't.
Spill your blood.
What would you do if I gave you some money? You're pretty poor, but I don't think this will be enough to sway you. Oh, let's try 2,000. I'll give you 2,000. Ah. You know, if he does this for us, this really destabilizes that area. So this is worth 3,000. And it's funny. You know what? Ugh.
Not a chance.
Okay, we'll offer everything we've got. Anyone who doesn't know, this guessing game has been removed out of Total Warhammer 3. So you have that to look forward to.
No.
Damn it. I really thought you might be the one. Oh, World Walkers, come on.
When I
Come on. Turn on these guys. We're friends. We're mates. Come on. Ah. Such a dick. They died for Daddy Rakarth. They sure did. Okay. Shrine of Cain.
You cannot hold us.
That's fine. Yeah, I obviously didn't build that for obvious reasons. We weren't going to hold that long enough. Okay.
For
Rakarth is looking good.
Master Druki.
Let's get another point in melee defense.
Blackheart.
This admiral is good enough at least to hold the front line. So this is what the plan is, guys. We're going to be able to hold these two by virtue of having an army here. If we see trouble, we'll put walls in here. We see trouble, we pass the army to a lord, force march the lord down, crisis averted, right? That's how we're going to deal with this, by using our black arcs. And the black arc there, of course, means Reichland is always safe.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
What are you doing down here? I think they're there to attack the Marienburg rebels, maybe?
Unparalleled power. Powerful sorceress.
The funny thing is, she could probably win this by herself.
Magic.
I'm almost certain she could. I want the experience for her. That's the thing. Is I really want the experience, but I don't want her to obviously lose and die.
I'll ignore that.
Hmm. What can she raise? Cardibus are only good with Rakarth, so we'll save that for him. These crisis units will come in handy. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. We're about to start feeling the heat, guys. That they are invading.
What is your behest?
This is happening. It's getting real.
Supreme sorceress.
It's getting very real, and I don't like them getting this close to Elihart's. Okay. They saved time from diplomacy. They took away with having to fight battles, mostly manually. Okay, yeah, so I think as long as they optimize it and they take away some of the load times, but I don't know, it looks like I'm upgrading my computer for Total Warhammer 3, so I don't know what it's going to do for loading times, if you follow what I mean. You just need your army passed to you. Okay, let's just do that.
Power here. Guided by authority.
Okay. Oh, she can move this turn.
Look on me.
I swear to God, the rules of that change every game. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. Skarsnik's still there. Skarsnik is still holding on, man. He's still there. Just get an SSD and your load times will be fine. Yeah, I will. I do have an SSD actually. It's just my processor and graphics card need an upgrade. It's you know what? Can we try and get 2 fights out? What will that give us? We'll get to level 6 potentially. Actually, we'll do it. We'll do it twice. we need the money. And if I can spare enough troops to get a second fight, that will also help build her loyalty up. So she is going to be like our 2IC. What's her name? Let's get used to her. So Alana. That's easy to remember. Welcome to the chat. Anyone else that's hopped in, appreciate you all. Hope you're having a good one. And yeah, if you're new to the chat, thank you very much for 1,000 streams. 1,000 subs. Need some more coffee. You are all champions, and I appreciate you all. It's kind of funny, all the other, this last stream I did with Lockyer, I just tried to be super aggressive and expand in like 7 directions. And the problem was though, it slowed the stream down so much because you've got so many fronts. I'm actually enjoying just playing this one sensibly and not being too bombastic. Okay. So right now, if you guys can't see, this okay, my signature formation that I do use, it shows already a shortcoming. Look at the range. See, the range on this guy is so short, and their range is going to be able to get them at the back. By the time their front line engages, their archers will be back there. We really can't attack their back line and expose their unshielded ranged units, which is kind of the best thing we can do. Okay. Who's the reinforcement? Is that the... Yes, it's the garrison. Well, in that case, I might as well just run these guys up. Oh, yeah, it's just him by himself. Okay. Take a fast forward. If we leave the Lord, I think we'll be okay. Actually, no, we'll kill the Lord. We'll kill the Lord. And that'll hopefully break him. Tough guy. Alright, it's going to charge at him. Well, there we go. He's dead now. You can hide back. So for this kind of thing, right, we want to break the army, but we also want to preserve the troop numbers. So what we're doing is just kind of literally trying to mashing up at them like this, trying to envelop them, because of course their morale will just get absolutely shot to pieces by virtue of being fully enveloped. Come on, break it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Stop shooting. Good. Cool. Now, hopefully, 1,000 streams. Yeah. Slight slip of the tongue there. Slight slip there. Well, our connection issues sort themselves out, so hooray to that. Sorry for the rough start, anyone who's been here from the start. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all the thing is, I think the balance of battles to gameplay is really good in this game for the most part, especially now that you know what you will lose through an auto-resolve. That largely, in my opinion, fixed. That there's still enough benefit, at least on, maybe it's on normal, because I don't play on normal that often. Maybe on normal, auto-resolve is overpowered because you can field more armies, even though supply lines are reduced. Well, what have supply lines been reduced to? I think it's like 5% now on Legendary instead of 15. But I don't know, like there's going to be more fights, but I personally prefer fewer meaningful fights. as to a whole an absolute bunch of unmeaningful fights.
A bloody victory.
Oh, we survive. Damn it.
Ever closer.
Ah well.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Yeah, 5 or 4%. Thing is, I know, unpopular opinion. I get it's an unpopular. I actually think supply lines is actually a really good rule. Like, it's the only. I used to just make armies of chaff, and just I wouldn't explore half the tech tree when I was a beginner player because auto resolving, and even just armies of crap would just do the job. Let's get that.
Your coming was foretold. We have met before.
Do we want to declare war on Bretonia and get the first punch in? Because they clearly hate us
Not one step
a lot.
stranger. You do not.
Feel my power.
Do you have an army? They have a army. Oh, they got 2. Oh yeah, of course they've got the gate.
So much death.
We're in Marienburg, so the recruitment is absolute garbage.
Glorious slaughter.
How far can we move? I think we might be able to reach it if we go here.
King entertainment.
I think we just got to cop this one, guys. We're just going to have to take this on the chin. Oh, I hate Black Art Corsairs. You're so expensive. Breaking my heart, man. And my bank. The Vampire Coasts are proof that you can defeat Chaos with trash spam armies. Yeah. Yeah, true. Exactly. And you can, there's still a point in this game where that does happen. On Legendary with supply lines. Thing is, the more instances you have of more than one army, the more chance you have of auto resolving. And I don't know. I like the idea of being what do you call it? Encouraged to have fewer but stronger armies. I really like that.
All powerful sorceress.
Black-hearted dread.
Actually, let me just do something here.
Hear their screams.
Okay. Elihart, we could get some more growth, but we really need to be increasing our slave output. It's all going to Reichland. We're getting some serious decline per turn. Now that is a problem. Okay, so we need to get the masters here. I need to stop memeing around. We need to address this issue.
What's best for me?
You will be best when you're on level 6. And I don't want to encourage war with these guys.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make
You know what? You're gonna fucking hate me anyway, aren't you? Maybe I'll wait till I get walls up. That's the thing, is I'm trying to just wait instead of just taking ridiculous risks on too many fronts. That will send us broke, so I need to destroy Gorcel next turn. Can we reach Gorcel? We can. We're gonna have a really underwhelming army, and that's my concern. 1 growth. Yeah, we can't get to a level 2. Okay. I want to be, by the way guys, I want to be expanding here, and we could be expanding, but I keep on having streams go pear-shaped because of having too much fun, dare I say it. So I thought this time I want to have a nice relaxing campaign where I don't create spot fires everywhere. And what are we now anyway? We're turn 24, we've got 14 settlements, 5 completed provinces. Oh, that's nice. Ah, what are we doing?
Setting out. Roaming.
We need to get some magic happening as well. Tier 3, baby. When we get tier 3, we can get all of these good things. Yep, okay.
So much death.
And when that gets to tier 3, we can also
Master Druki.
start hiring mages.
Seeking cruelty.
Can we? There they are, guys. There they are.
Supreme sorceress.
Found you.
Rakarth.
So sneaky. Now this army.
Well,
Never.
Oh. This army can resist it.
powerful
Just. But we need it to be able to hold out and win this battle in case they go south. But there's no... Oh, fuck, I don't know what to do.
By the god of murder. On the path.
We need to do something. Even that's not far enough. They can't make it in one go. They can't do that.
What
You don't want peace, do you? Oh, shit. Okay.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I've got an idea. Here we go, guys. We're going to scout with our Black Arc.
Cruel and deadly. A vile.
Right, so that's 60% of his movement, meaning he can go up to about here and still get back. So let's just see what they've got.
Noble born.
Okay. Let's work out what we're facing. 15 and 10. It's going to be 15 of crap because that's a minor settlement. We don't know how... It's level tier 2. So you can do halberdiers and spearmen and basic crossbows.
sorceress of the dark convent.
We will need some numbers to take care of that without lightning strike. That's the problem.
Tyrant. Dry land.
We do need numbers.
Magic.
I don't know if I can defend this though. That's the problem, guys. I think we might be fecked here. If they do attack it... This is such a bad army for High Elves. No shields, all melee. I mean, luckily their army's quite crap too, but...
Chosen of Hecate.
Doesn't fill me with confidence. Here's what we'll do. We'll swap her out for... Well, what's her loyalty? She's got green loyalty. Swap her out for a competent fire mage. Come on, we've got someone who's level 3, don't we? Okay, let's look slowly. I know I had a couple that were level 3. So by the way, guys, when you're playing any type of elf, getting yourselves fire mages that are level 3 or above is the best crisis aversion you can get, because Burning Head
Sorceress of Grog.
will fix all of your low tier
I
problems.
survived my rivals.
Right, so now we're back in it, just by virtue of that.
Sorceress of Grog.
I think one of these could help, actually. Yeah, we'll get one of them.
The Druki are
And that's alright, each garrison has a couple of those. So instead... I don't want to spend the money. I know it's cheap and quite crap. But we still have... Oh no, we don't even have a Dark Conduit again. Sacrifice to Cain.
I have much to show.
We'll make it work.
Theorycrafting.
We'll make it work. We'll add one of them in there. So we're going to be running a negative next time and probably taking some attrition. But we're doing what we need to do.
Your dark purpose. Wait.
Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's just do this just in case they attack with that.
Revel in this glorious
Okay.
storm.
Happy with that? Happy with that. Let's just do a quick round of the carousel. He's good. We so don't need all this crap. Let's get rid of one of these harpies. It just makes me nervous. I would love to expand. This is just making me itch because I want to branch out, but I know that it's going to bite us in the ass if I do. They've got no wars but with Skarsnik.
Utter your demand before I raise it.
So they've probably got armies that are up there already, and that they'll come down and just backdoor us. Let's just leave it. Let's just keep moving, guys. Isle of Wight port gives port walls. Yeah, it does. So it's able to hold out, but I still need to. Yeah, still need to be able to defend this. We'll redirect this guy back to Rakarth. I don't really want to cut through. If you're wondering why I'm taking the long way, is I don't really want to cut through. Center this cam. Because it'll alert more enemies to our presence, and it's just going to result in more wars. I'm just trying to keep us relatively tame, unknown. Is this? It is the Empire. You have just, I think they might have sealed their fate, but this is a much harder fight than it looks. We are super outnumbered. They can outrange us, and we don't have anything to really derp them around with. So we're going to use our Admiral here to troll the missile fire, and we need to bunch up as many of these guys. Oh, we don't have Dark Conduit anymore. Fear, shit. On the plus side, I don't think they'll be able to chase her down. We could lose her. This is a very high risk, high reward approach, but I don't know. I figure we can. Oh, I just hope she doesn't die. Wait. We still have Dark Conduit for one turn. I think this is good. I think we're in good luck now. If we win this though, we've beat the Empire. This is the Empire's last stand. They are absolutely finished once, if we can take this army. So this is so far on this particular stream, this is the most important battle, bar none. Okay. Okay, we'll go like this. Get some width for this particular lineup. Swap you for that. Keep you in reserve. Okay, hotkey, hotkey. Alright. I'm gonna try to chill back here to give her the most time she can get to work. Also, we need this Black Ark to live because I don't want him dropping for 5 turns. Because we can use him to lower our upkeep. Burning Head gonna do some heavy lifting. Corsair armor is a big factor as well. Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, they reinforce. Oh, that's right. They've only got 1 unit reinforcing. Okay, so let's pivot and face. Oh shit, okay. Damn horse archers. Let's just fast forward this. Shit. You know what, he's just gonna have to get in there and do it. do I want to do this? That is a really good shot if we can get that. Yeah, let's try that. Damn it. Damn it. Damn. Alright, on the plus side, it's showtime. How'd that go? Not terrible. Not terrible. Could have been better. But not horrible. I'm afraid to try. Come on. I think that was too heavy. Too heavy-handed. Way too heavy-handed. Alright, let's focus these guys down. Alright, we're not going to let them flank. We're going to catch them. Pull back, mate. Pull back. Alright. See this? Shots on the side. Take the chance when it's there. Oops. Fuck. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Let's get that. Please, please cast. Yes, that was a good one. That was good. Alright, now just, you know, don't die. Bet. Okay. That's broken. We can break this one quicker, so we're going to take that one on now. He's screening. Forgot to use conduit. Where's a good chance? Just use it there. We have a good chance. We've delivered a lot. Oh, fuck. Get out. Fuck! Ah! Don't die! Don't die! Gotta do a burning head somewhere. That will do. Sorry, Spearman. You guys move up. You guys shooting there. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You just keep chasing them even though they're finished. Okay. Oh shit, they've got a lord returning. You go there. Come on. Got another burning head coming shortly. Yeah, we got. Cool. There. Actually, sorry, you keep chasing them. Actually, you can screen there now. Just screen. Actually, just force them out. Okay. Alright, come on. Tie these guys up. Need a good shot. Give me a good shot. That's as good as we're gonna get. Is my lord dead? No, not yet. Cool, that's broken. Come on, guys, we've won this. Give us the W. Oh, dude, not nice. I will take your empire. Alright. Okay. Fireballs. Alright, we're just gonna keep on launching fireballs at this guy to soften him up. Good. And one more, and then I think I've had enough of this fight. These spearmen are still chasing them around the map. That's so funny. Cool. Alright. Where are we? Burning and goods. So Hunts Marshal, General Sticky, Rakarth and Reed. Yeah, man. Cool. Alright, we did it, guys. That is the Empire basically finished, really. I mean, that army will survive, but I'd imagine they're going to try to retreat, but they surely don't have the movement because I was exactly one turn away. So we'll clean that army up next time. And we're just going to burn that last city to the ground. I've got no interest in getting any closer to those northern factions. Instead of going that way to go up into Midland and to Boris Toddbringer, instead we're going to head back towards the west and take out Britonia. So yeah, happy days. And I didn't kill our Black Ark. That would have really sucked, man. If we'd lost that general, or sorry, that admiral, we'd have to replace that with a general who has full upkeep on everything. So, plus he stops leveling up. We don't have the bombardments to help out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that worked pretty good. Ah, shit. Sorry, man. I didn't check. I didn't check. He did really well. That Hunts Marshal. Did really, really well. Sorry, mate. I saw the message after I'd okayed the fight. So... Korthik moving up with a full army now. Alright, so we won some money over the end turn. That's a good thing, right? So we've got some more cash. Eric Schmidt. Hey man, I've been subscribed to you for some time now. I wanted to say I really enjoy your content, especially the mastery and guide videos. Keep up the good content. Thank you so much, man. It's nice to meet you, and yeah, thanks for taking the time to hop on a stream and say hi. I really appreciate it. So, especially if you're a long time sub, man. We just got to 1,000, and you never forget the people that first get you there, man. So thank you so much for your support, bro. You're a ledge. Do I want to pay $2.5 grand to make you feel better about yourself? You can get fucked. Sorry. That was the Australian coming through there. The Battle of Marienburg. Close victory. It's still a victory. And I will make slaves of all of you. Critical loyalty. We will address that.
All-powerful sorceress.
That's interesting. The reinforced range on the Black Ark.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it?
Limitless.
Okay. Step 1.
Action falls.
Now, I'm going to auto-resolve this. It says close victory, though. That should not be a close victory. Now, we're going to fight it. I actually wanted to auto-resolve that and wipe the entire army, because this guy's going to scurry away, and I won't be able to attack the settlement the next turn. So, in the same turn. I'm actually going to put her on a horse. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but the reality is getting her up to, you know, level 22 to get her on a dragon. I would still get her on the dragon once I get her there, but we're really far away. And the value you can deliver by riding up, dumping burning heads is worth that 1 point. I mean, look, I get the idea that, and I used to feel the exact same way, but I understand the idea of going, this point is pointless in a horse because that's a dead point, it's going to go in a dragon. But in the context of a campaign, though, that is level 7 for the horse and then level 22 for the dragon all the time for those levels, and you don't get a level every turn guaranteed, right? All the time for those levels. You've been walking around, she can't escape if she does get in trouble, so you've got a chance of her getting to level 19. One lapse in attention, one mistake, one ambush, she could be dead. She can escape on a horse, but you can deliver so much more magical damage. And you compare that to, what, boosting your dragons with an extra 8 melee defense? I would take the whole red tree. Like, you can keep all that. For the ability for a caster with a good school of magic to do more magic damage. I get the idea of like sinking a point into something which, you know, doesn't do anything in the end. It's obviously a bad end game play, but you will get that value back far more than many of the other points you invest in. Okay. Looks like the hunter is the hunted. You know what, you can just chill. Where'd you guys go? Okay, the horse is a great mount in the early game. 100%, man, it's an excellent mount in the early game. Very, very overlooked. The truth is, if you're playing like super Chad style, you want to largely avoid large mounts for casters. Like, I think there's actually a fair argument for the eagle being their best mount. I still don't, but I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm better at dodging arrows with dragons than eagles. I will gradually take damage when dodging with eagles. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just more patient because I like the unit more. But yeah. But being completely objective, the eagle for casters is good mount. I stand by the fact for nobles, the eagle is a crap mount unless you're cheesing the game and trying to waste enemy ammo, which you can do on a horse anyway. I think, yeah, it's a crap mount. I'm an unapologetic advocate for keep your nobles on foot. They're actually a melee unit that can actually punch back for the high elves. And the moment you take them off the ground, you're now relying on... I mean, they got great defensive infantry, but you got nothing on the ground that's dealing damage back. Which again, if you're cheesing the game and you're wasting all the enemy ammo, then you don't need shields, you don't need melee. But if you're not doing that, I think that's a very bold assumption to assume that everyone plays that way, though. But it's like, so a few people asked me about Legend of Total War's tier list, and my answer to that, like, what do you think of it? I said his tier list is 100% correct for the way he plays. Like, and he wastes enemy ammo. He does everything he can to get the strongest possible result, and there is nothing wrong with playing that way. That is completely fine and more popular than you think method of playing the game. However, that is not for everyone. And the reason why I place units like Silver and Guard as very high is because they do what they need to do. And if you don't waste enemy ammo, I can get better results in my battles with 2 to 4 Silver and Guard than just by spamming archers, depending what I'm fighting. But wasting enemy ammo does two things. Firstly, of course, it means you don't need shields because they can't shoot you. But also it means all of their range units come at you the same time as their melee units. So there's this huge mosh pit of people to soak up and smash arrows into. And they just take so much arrow damage. Whereas, I'll try to demonstrate here actually. Here we are. Come on, break. Get out of here.
Do my bidding.
Corsair handbows.
Spell sorcery. Supreme sorcery.
Well, here we go. Here's an example, right? See how the archers stop and the melee units move forward. Putting a few shields and range units stacks makes things less show. But you see this, the archers stopped and they kept moving forward. If you waste the ammo, they all move forward together, so they all take arrow damage together. So, yeah, units in range stacks make shields and units in range stacks. Watch some of your guards. Yeah, they 100% they do, man. Shields are, especially on legendary difficulty, I reckon are super useful. There's a fair argument to say that offensive infantry are pretty crap in legendary difficulty, but they're pretty crap in every difficulty, because after the early game, melee is just a sub-prime way of delivering damage. Like, the only time you ever use tier 5 melee units is when you get given them at the start of your campaign. Barring a few very unique exceptions, like I would recommend using them in Malekith's army for Naggarond when Chaos Invade, because the Tower of Naggarond allows you to recruit them in one turn with a discount. So you can really quickly raise a Crisis army of even just 4 or 5 Blackguard of Naggarond, just to hold the front line a little bit against Chaos. That can help, right? That is useful. What setting do I usually play on? Do you mean difficulty? If it's difficulty, it's always legendary, very hard. And oh hey, Darren, how you going, man? Is that right? Darian? I'm so shit with my spelling. It's nice to meet you, man. I appreciate all the support on the channel. You're all legends, and thanks for that, man. Everyone leaves a comment, even just watches. Even if you're watching this right now and you don't sub, whatever, I appreciate the support. But yeah, everyone that does that little bit extra, it pleases the algorithm gods, and yeah, we're starting to go better. Graphics, my graphics are probably on a bit meh. I need to upgrade my computer, honestly. I could take a look. I'll tell you, I'll take a look, man. The Malice fan, yes. Yeah, dude, I love Malice. I can't wait to get to him. Eric can't wait for Warhammer 3. It seems melee units are more important for the Warhammer 3 factions compared to Warhammer 2. It'll be nice to change up the playstyle. I think it definitely will be, and I'll be interested to see what they do. The thing is, right, they could fix High Elves. High Elves...
Was your destiny.
Should I make a video on that, guys? Because I reckon I could do 3 or 4 things to nerf the High Elves to bring them back in line. There's a handful of things that... I mean, first of all, there are... Okay, I'll just quickly say them off the bat, I think. So, price increase on regular archers. Price increase on Sisters of Avalon. Those are the big ones. Honestly, just those two would probably slow them down. As well as the typical, like these. These abilities, the fact they still stay in play after you disband the Lord, they need to fuck that off. That needs to go. Like, there is, unless it's a legendary Lord, they need to do what they do with like Attila and other games. You have a council. You have maybe a governor for each province you have or something like that. And then their faction-wide abilities count. If you just make a Lord and disband them and then just get rid of them, it makes no sense. This Lord is working for you and you're not even paying them. How's that going to go with the Dark Elves? They'd kill you. Like, yeah, it's a loophole, and I'm okay with some loopholes as long as there's some role playing that can justify it. That makes no sense to me, man. If someone else can justify it, then that makes sense. But you know, if you have a trait which buffs the army they're in, you only get it when they're leading an army. If it's an administrative buff, it should only have effect when you are actually in an administrative role or on the battlefield in a province. So that's my rant. That's my things. That if they do those 3 things to High Elves, make their archers cost the same as their spearmen, increase the price of Sisters of Avalon. This is just the top of my head. I could probably think of more. give them corruption in Ulthuan. The fact there is no corruption there, and it speeds up their expansion so quickly. Make them have to build some Shrines of Assyrian. I never built Shrines of Assyrian, especially being a dragon player. I never build that building in Ulthuan. The only place I build it is with Teclis, because he needs to build it. And that's why Teclis is actually a really viable doom stack for Arcane Phoenix, is because he has to deal with corruption, therefore he's building the shrine. Using Dark Elf melee units is going to be way more fun in Game 3. I think so. I wonder if they will change those traits since they nerfed the knowledgeable trait. Yeah, I think so. The thing is, like, I don't mind it, mate. If you're paying the supply lines on a Lord and their upkeep to have them on the field, then I'm okay with that, right? Yeah, you are paying a cost to get something. You'll probably notice there's this theme with things with my sense of balance, is that it's like, why I had a few people go, is the one button respec, is that really a cheat? I'm like, well, you're getting something for nothing. You're confederating a Lord and then getting every single top tier skill immediately, and as opposed to having to level them up and then get those skills, or they might start at a low level, and yeah. So anything where you get something for nothing, I think you're losing the chance to have a mechanic that gives you something to think about, to make some hard decisions over. And the point where you snowball in this game and where it gets boring is when decisions stop becoming meaningful. Is when you're just clicking around taking provinces and there's no one, and you're auto-resolving because there's no point fighting them because you don't care. There's no meaning in those decisions anymore. So that's the point where, and that's why the late game is boring, is because decisions are no longer meaningful.
Seeking entertainment.
Any mechanic that can force the player to make tough, difficult decisions is a great mechanic, and they should make like an office style mechanic where you maybe have province governors or some equivalent for each different faction, and then these guys you can use their faction-wide abilities for. And maybe an exemption for legendary lords, or maybe you have to put them in those provinces to get that.
My bidding.
Wow, you guys are taking this like a champ. Anyway, by the way, that is just my opinion, by the way, and that is, I want to make very clear that I completely respect the way other people think about the rules and whatnot, and if you want to change your game in other ways, doesn't make you a bad player, right?
Supreme sorcery.
But I did make clear, I do think there should be a mechanic that allows for respec, but you should maybe lose the Lord for like, say, 10 turns, and they should lose like 5 levels. So you take them away to be re-educate or indoctrinated. Something like that, right? Something that we can really roleplay with. And when they come back, you'll say, Lord is available. They'll be like maybe 5 levels lower than when you had them, but you will be able to respec everything they have up until that point.
Seeking distraction.
And you can maybe have a short re-education or a medium, so 5 turns, 10 turns, or 15 turns, and each turn they're gone takes away a level, but you can then respec everything. And you'd have to decide if that's worth it, but if it's someone like Marathi or Tyrion and they've got the wrong exclusive tree, you can fix that, but at a cost. It costs you something to get something, and that's why I think that'd be great. Okay, yep, doing Cetra and your Tomb Prince starts at 39. True, but if players' ability playstyle is not snowballing, I got Kemler campaign 100 turns plus, and Dark Elf Invasion now, having to manually resolve every battle, or is it just Skelly Slaughter, or it's just Skelly Slaughter? I recognise that it's token, but I'm going to try to beat all races before 3 drops. Oh, dude, that is so ambitious. Sorry to, by the way, Crazy Jest, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you watching the stream. I think you made a really good point there about if you're not snowballing, and that's exactly the point though. Is you can tailor make your campaign to suit you, and that's one thing I absolutely advocate for. Like, it's not as clear as day as saying you should or shouldn't do this. It's like what actually gives you a fun, immersive campaign, and Like I play Attila with those cheat mods, you know. And guess what? It's on legendary. It's still freaking hard. I still think that even with the cheat mods I play with, I enjoy legendary difficulty on Warhammer 2. Even on normal difficulty, I still think Attila is not fun. It's yeah. It's everything that makes a total war game annoying and tedious all in one. But that's a good. But yeah, again, like it's what gives you a good campaign. You recognize that, but you're gonna beat every race. That is so ambitious, bro. That's really ambitious. Good luck to you though. I hope you do it. I think that'd be cool. Welcome to the stream. A couple more people have hopped in. I hope you're doing well. There you go. You've got some support now, mate. You can do it now. I wonder if this guy's going to try and run for it. Because he still has one settlement left. He still has the gate.
Rebel in this
Actually, speaking of which, I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I do that? Oh, let's sack it. We'll sack, occupy, and then abandon next turn.
search every last corner. Supreme sorceress of Grant.
There we go. Yeah, okay. It's worth a level, guys. It's worth it.
Be sorceress. Start. Seize this place.
Cool.
Unrestrained.
And Gorcel. Ah, sweet. We can build Dark Shards now. Okay, so we're going to build those, and then next turn, we'll disband them. Okay, we'll disband them now. Let's save some money. Let's just merge them all up. Get rid of... We do have a water fight there. We still want to convert.
Fell sorcerer.
We want to basically manage these guys out, and we want to bring these guys in. So what the reason why, if anyone's wondering, look at that difference in upkeep, guys. Insane. It's like another $50. Sorry, 50 gold. I used to think it's saying gold, not saying gold was bad because it's obviously it's gold. But now I'm like, man, not everyone has dollars. Like, you know, it's very inward of me to just keep calling it dollars. We'll get that. Let's see if that... Does this even work when you put these on the black arcs? So what's the public order here? I've been questioning that for a while. So we don't have anything there for characters. Let's try to remember to do this, guys. We're going to throw this kettle drummer on there, and we're seeing if this works, and see if a navy parked black arc actually adds anything, because I don't think it does. I remember being quite upset by this. Okay, you can start going there and spamming. Oh, really? You can't do that on the... There's walls there, though. It's a freaking fort. How does it not have walls? What the hell? Okay, well, you may as well go up here. That doesn't have walls. That does have walls. I'm just going to keep you down here. Well, this is going well, guys. We're going well. Welcome to the stream. Anyone who's jumped in, appreciate you dropping in, and thanks for the support. If you are a sub or even just a viewer, thanks. We got to 1,000, I think, late last week, and yeah, really grateful. Just Empire, Greenskin, Druki, Norska, Chaos, Bretonia, and counts to go. Wow. Oh, you're doing up Mortal Empires. You are mad. You are mad to try and go through all those. But I guess as long as you pick the right lord, you can have a fairly, you know, a fairly good, solid experience. Okay. It's got a full stack full of some crap, some good.
Master Druki.
We could put him in.
Sorceress of Grant.
Okay. Oh, what we'll do is I don't want to lose him, so instead we'll
There will be casualties.
try. We didn't succeed, but that's fine. What I'm really concerned with is I haven't noticed the Hellspire tribe coming down yet. They declared war on us several turns ago. They've got no other hostiles, and they've clearly got some military, so it does concern me. We'll get those. You do 36-hour stretches, getting faster every time. 36-hour runs? What? You don't sleep for a day and a half. Am I reading that right? Okay. Okay. Everyone's leaving the Shrine of Cain alone. You know what would be funny, guys? Here's a trick that I've thought of. I'm sure someone else has thought of it, right? So you have the Sword of Cain, raise a Lord, and draw the Sword of Cain. Carry the Sword of Cain all the way to Rakarth, and then keep swapping units till he rebels. Kill him, and then Rakarth has had hand-delivered the Sword of Cain. I don't know if that'd work, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. It's always about that next turn. Yep, I feel you, mate. It's so hard to put down sometimes. Oh, just one more turn, one more turn. I'll get it next turn, but now I can do that. Yeah. I get it. I get it, big time. What? Ah, here we are. You know what, we might as well bring this guy up here to scout. Isle of Wights. Wonder if that's just a bad investment because we could lose it. That's nice and stable. Eight turns till we can get that to tier 4. I think we really should tear down these growth buildings. I just feel like we're really tempting fate here. Because I do not want to lose this. But if we can get to tier 4, we get... Let's go all or nothing, guys. Let's go for broke. We're going to go for broke.
Master Druki,
Okay.
God of murder.
This guy's good to go.
Bow before Rakarth.
Let's get that.
All shall be
We can make ourselves enemies with them. But here's the deal, right? We actually could hold this.
Yeah, just get to the point.
You're not going to attack me. You're too beat up to attack me, but... I wish I knew where their armies were. Because we're still a bit vulnerable. What's Grunberg at? Grunberg is at tier 2. It's going to take us several turns to get walls on there anyway. I think let's just play it safe, right? I always do this. I overextend because I want to try and get this big Chad result. Let's just play it properly. That's looking good there. Marienburg's garrison is not great, but we don't need a great garrison.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
You know what? Why don't I just keep this? Like, seriously. We could wall it up, it can earn us some money. Is it really that dangerous?
Black-hearted.
See how we go. I don't want to do that yet. And let's see if we can get anyone else on board.
Morathi will hear.
Alright, you're non-aggression now, won't you? Such a pain. Can you
Enter
join any
speak,
wars?
for time is a luxury
Come on,
which you
join.
have little.
Join the war against Krace, actually. They're the ones giving me a hard time. No. Korthik? No. Hellspire? You are not much fun. What about... Illyrian?
Speak, Druki, while you are still able to
We're
do
mates,
so.
aren't we? It's amazing. We managed to avoid war with Tyrion this whole time by virtue of starting wars around him. Cool.
And your continued existence hangs.
Marathi is about to take her down. Looking good. I'm thinking about starting to expand south, guys. I think this could be a good time to do it.
Cain favors me.
My only issue is if we start more fights, then we can really deal with. All right, so let's eliminate the Empire, so they can't confederate. We'll do that, and then we'll just go balls to the wall expansion. The last thing I want is for the Empire to confederate someone else who's like down on their luck, and then once they're starting to reach out again, we're actually kind of surrounded without walled up settlements, and Avalon is destroyed. This is a win for Dark Elven kind. And don't forget, I still own a gate there. I still have a claim to the mighty Ulthuan. And we still have the Shrine of Cain as well. It's quite funny, we could actually disband Rakarth and send him to the Shrine of Cain, but we need to still build the sword itself. Over, what is it, like, I think it's 14 turns to build. Ah, fantastic. Anyway, it's 4 AM. I should go to bed. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Dude, thanks so much for dropping in. Really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks, man. Have a good one. Appreciate the support. Oh, dude, can we win this without Dark Conduit? Only one way to... I think we're a bit fucked here, guys. I don't think we can win this one. But we will try. We'll do more damage than we would otherwise, and this will help out Marathi. So it's ultimately in our best interest. Because we still could reclaim the northern part, we still hold the Shrine of Cain, and there's only a rebellion that's taken the capital there, so we could actually raise another force and take it back. But we have to think, what does that give us back? We're only doing it just to say we're holding part of Ulthuan, right? It's short-sighted because we'll then have to deal with Altharion and probably Tyrion. So we would need to dedicate pretty much 2 whole forces to that, and then then we're trying to also hold Caron Carr, we're trying to hold Albion, and we're trying to hold Reichland. It's just too much of a stretch. Anyway, thanks for everyone that's tuned in. Appreciate you all. Okay, so we're following pretty much the same formula as we did before. Down this choke point, we'll throw 3 dark shards. Down this way. Oh, down here we'll throw another 2. Cold ones. We'll just have them here to troll the enemy. You can go here. You 2 can go here. You 2 can go, I don't know, there. Cover this flank. Okay. These guys can take that tower. So as you would imagine, we're trying to do as much with our towers as we can. And this guy, we do this. This just seems to work every time, guys. No matter which faction you are, get a well-armored unit. If these guys had a shield, it'd be better. So Silver and Guard with High Elves, fantastic contender for this. They all just hold there, and yeah, in this little bottleneck here, you can do a lot of range damage. And all of their unit types are pretty much shielded spearmen, which really ruins the effectiveness of this cavalry. Which was never that effective to start with, let's be honest. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to use our cav here to beat them. Shoot out here and just disrupt the archers, because this RFR, they don't have shields. So even though they're pretty heavily armored, they're still copying uncontested arrows to the face. It's only going to go one way the longer we leave them. So we're going to shoot them out this way. They're already on the walls. Outstanding. Might as well fall back. No point throwing them away. They can't win. Oh shit, come on. What are you guys doing? Okay. Oof, Loth and Seaguard, Loth and Seaguard. Oh, they're all Loth and Seaguard. Okay, we'll take out the Shadow Warriors at least.
We are ready. Battle ready.
Cool. You got to take out the Shadow Warriors, that'll help. So we're basically just trying to be nice to Marathi and help out Marathi. That's basically all we can hope for at this point. Oh, how are these guys going? May as well stick at it, guys. Wish we still had Dark Conduit, man. Look at that. We could have easily won this with Dark Conduit. I do have to say, Sacrifice to Cain just to get Dark Conduit is one of the best rights in the entire game. It suits Dark Elves so incredibly well, who have to do fight a lot of rebellions, have to punch up a lot with underwhelming forces. They are elves, so they're crap in melee. They've got good discipline, good armor, but they're just physically weak. They just don't get the job done. But this means that you can just charge them up to a really expensive group of units and just detonate them. Like warp bomb style. So, as you can see they're also wasting a lot of their ammo doing that as well, because they're shooting into a barricade. So this Silver and Guard are turning away. Oh no, they're not anymore. I'm going to get these guys though to shoot into their backs. Oh, here we are. They're having a change of heart. This is really good. I just want to get everyone's expectations. This is not winnable. I'm sure Legend could probably pull it off somehow, but I really don't care if we lose this either. Okay, come on, break that. That'd be nice if we could take out a whole unit. Now this is what you want as well. Sometimes they just do this stupid thing where they stand their side on. You can imagine what a golden opportunity that is for your archers, because it is. Okay. Oh, dude. Oh, man, we gave them that. Oh, it's a painful $12 below. Stand you up here. Alright. Come on, resort yourselves. Don't stand on top of each other. Okay, cool. Let's just dump some arrows in there, boys. Actually, so this is what we're doing. So what we're doing is we're running past them and then attacking this flank, so we can hopefully turn some backs away. Okay, good stuff. You know, you guys go attack those Shadow Warriors. And again, I'm off to the side here, trying to peel them away to the side. Here we are. Oh, good. Right, now we've hopefully got some of their elite shielded units facing the wrong way. Not many, but we can try. Ogres, my lord, wreck your finances for a gunpowder unit. That's a cool. I like that. That's a cool idea. Oh, don't tempt me. You know that's the kind of fun stupidity that ruins my campaigns. So worth it though. I don't know, you got to think about what you get out of a campaign. So you can do a campaign well, but that's not always the most memorable, you know? That's why, yeah, people love modding and whatnot so much. They can really roleplay if the vanilla experience doesn't do it for you. And that's what I do in Attila. I try to roleplay to actually hold the Western Empire together, but you can't play the Western Empire like it would actually function in real life in Total War Attila, because the campaign mechanics don't allow it. Or they do allow it, but if you call having to fight the same revolt every 14 turns, yeah, anyway, I won't get into it. Oh my god, are we gonna win? Could we win this? Holy shit, we could win this, guys. What the hell? Okay, let's just go normal speed for a sec. Oh my god, we could win this. Holy shit. You guys. So the Sea Guard are out of ammo. That's obviously a plus. Alright, so we're going to reconvene here. They can try to hold the centre if they want. I'm not too worried about it.
Cold-blooded killers. Going.
Alright, so turn their backs away. Shoot them in the back. Okay, no, we can't win this, I don't think. We've don't have enough troops. Oops. Let's fast forward. This will be the most valiant of valiant defeats, though. If I was really, really trying here, we'd stop shooting into their shielded units and pull these guys back. But, yeah. There's a, yeah. I think we just have really, why do they do this single file stuff? I cannot escape it. They always do that for me. Okay. The moment you realize you improve more than you thought. Yeah, sometimes, hey. I tend to do that, honestly. My biggest, I've got two big issues when I stream. One is that I get very chatty during the really critical fights, and then I make stupid mistakes because I'm playing on autopilot, and then obviously lose. And the other one is I get too hesitant, and then I'll really get nervous about a fight, then I'll absolutely smash it. I'll be like, oh. Like, do you know what I mean? It makes I play more defensive, but this time around I'm actually playing a bit more defensive and not over expanding. Okay, I kind of just want to rout now. I think we've done all the damage we're going to do. There we go. Come on, guys. Give up. Oh, wow. I have these guys here. They actually would have done some good there. Running to arrow fire, not going to improve their confidence. Charge. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm so over this one. Just break, guys. Come on. But I can't make myself just quit. There we go. End battle. Well, there we go. I know it's not really a great calculation, but when the contestants look like even Steven in terms of their quality, if I take out more of them than they did of me, and you're both relatively close, like, elves and elves, and like, yeah, that's good. We would have taken maybe 200 or 300 of them. So we've really given Marathi a fighting chance, because she just took Avalon off of Alariel, so her army will be quite wrecked and in quite bad shape. So we've actually done a really good thing here. So they won't be able to just try and take her settlements while she's down. They'll need some time to replenish. And there's no way to build new units at the gate, so anything we did fully eliminate is gone. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Anyone else who's hopped in, appreciate you jumping in, and thank you very much for your support and getting us to 1,000 subs. Oh, yikes. Okay, it's on. We're just going to try and keep on chipping away with our master. But you see, if we'd gone super aggressive in Ulth 1, we probably would have had to concede this province. And this is really underrated. Albion is a good province, man. A lot of money. I think it's making it... Oh, geez. Okay, there they are. Look at them. Oh, boy. I hope we can raise a Black Ark soon. Maybe another turn. We're only turn 26. I think next turn we can get a Black Ark. 3 turns. Oh, yikes. The worst thing is we cannot recruit. Yeah, they will probably sue for peace once we take out their armies. You can imagine what our biggest hurdle to that process is.
What's best for me? Murder them in their sleep.
Okay. I don't understand why I can't see what they have when they're besieging me, but anywho. Valiant Dark Elves, 100%, man. Okay. And she's got Burning Head. We can win this. There's just that concern around the fact we really lack archers. Okay, if we can win this, we kind of need to do this. We need to push them away so we can start recruiting and defending these two armies here. So how are we going to pull this off? So what's the numbers, guys? We've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 versus... They've got basically the same. Okay. And we have Burning Head. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. We are... If we lose this fight, we lose Albion. They'll take this capital. They'll probably besiege the remaining city, and then the Hellspire tribe will come down and take that remaining settlement at the north. Which is why I didn't upgrade it, because I thought we might get unlucky and lose that one. But I'm kind of hopeful we can hold on to it. What we'll do is we'll try to recruit as close to full stack as possible, and we're going to set up an ambush and hopefully roast them. Black Ark Corsairs, however, are very, very good against Norskins, because so much of their army is unarmored infantry that run the same speed or slower than Dark Elves, so you can kite them indefinitely. Yeah, my slander against Black Ark Corsairs isn't quite what it seems. What I'm saying is that they're situationally good, and but instead of just being situationally subpar, like spearmen, right? Spearmen are situationally just, they're not going to do much, but they're never really bad because they're cheap and they can hold the line, as well as they can block arrows, and they're anti-large, right? They either way, at any given point in time, they're deterring a lot. Black Art Corsairs have a tiny ass range. They have to run up really, really close, and if they don't have the range advantage, which is the key here, they just die, man. They can't shoot over their own units that well because of their short range. They don't perform that well in sieges because, again, they're short range. The research you can get does improve this drastically, I will add. Oh, I didn't realize we have a Manticore. That's cool. Okay. Let's set up this army. Okay, so dark shards, dark shards, dark shards. The battle for Albion. No pressure. Oh shit, they're coming for us. Shit, shit, shit. Shit. Okay. Oh no. No. Everyone get up. Oh shit, she's gonna get fucking nuked. Oh no, guys. Shit. We're gonna lose her and Albion if we don't pull our heads in. Come on. Good, good, good. Looks like she's going to get away safely. Good. Alright, hold them off. Hold them off, guys. Let her... So that's what we're doing here. We're just trying to make sure she can get away safely. Alright, now we need to harass. Oh, okay, they... Alright, so it's going to run them up here. I mean, say what you will about Dread Spears, but, you know, you can still use them for this sort of shit pretty well. Come on, break. Good. She's back. She is back, and she is ready to roast. That'll do. I don't want to do too much friendly fire here. And I ended up doing a bunch of friendly fire. If you're wondering why I didn't go straight after the archers, is knowing my luck, I'll get her killed. And keep in mind, she's got some good levels on her. She's actually a pretty precious and rare commodity for us. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Oh, it's rampaging. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Shit. Let's try that. That's not the best. But still, it'll do. And it's just standing there. I don't understand why it's so angry it can't even move, right? Okay. Let's try this. Alright, what we can also do is we can tie up these... Oh good, he's back. We can hit them in the back and turn their backs away. Okay, it's alright guys, we've recovered from this. We've got this one now. Okay, let's line up this next burning head. Let's trying to scorch both of these guys. Here we go. Skill shot. Skill shot. Skill shot. Yes. Come on. Keep going. Ah. That would have been the best. Okay. Is that... Yeah, Shadow Warriors. I'm just going to get them.